I was able to play in the closed beta of The Finals, a free-to-play competitive FPS game being developed by Embark Studios and is tied to Nexon. If you played a few free-to-play games a long while ago, chances are Nexon was behind it, with games such as MapleStory and Combat Arms. Embark Studios has a few ex-DICE employees working on The Finals, and with them brought in large map environments with a ton of destruction. For the closed beta, the only game mode we had to try out was their competitive mode, of 4 teams of 3 who have to deposit a box into a bigger box and wait for a timer to go down. During that time, other teams can go to the deposit box and take it over, and whoever has possession of the box when the timer ends gets the point, and whichever team has the most points by the time the game ends wins. While the game has a ton of destruction, as well as explosive barrels, it's very much used to open new areas for attack, or to tear down stairways and other elements to make it harder to reach the objective. The game has you choose between one of 3 role types: a lightweight with the least health but with the best mobility, an SMG, pistol, semi-auto rifle, or a knife, and a translucent invisibility skill. A medium build with either a healing ability or an auto turret that can be placed down with access to an AK or a revolver. And lastly, a heavy build with the most health, the least movement, and a hard-hitting melee ability and an LMG to their primary weapon. Before even going into the gameplay, your character will only have access to 1 weapon and 3 grenades or gadgets of your choosing, with some gadgets being available to specific character roles. The time to kill is very long even with the lightweight builds, and it can take a full mag dump to get 1 kill. Keep in mind this is a typical multiplayer game and not a battle royale, so with players having this much health it can be very frustrating trying to secure 1 kill. It does feel like the game is trying to have you get kills with your gadgets and utility rather than your primary. It's a strange dynamic and one that's even more frustrating against heavy builds. Moving into the game mode, it is very heavy on team play, gadget usage, and staying alive. There doesn't seem to be any sensible matchmaking going on. Every match feels random, and while going at it alone with random teammates, it always felt like we were going against the most organized teams in the game. So if you do end up playing this game alone, you may want to just take it lightly, get used to however the game feels, and see if the base experience is fun for you. For me, however, it hasn't been fun to play alone. Even when I do get that rare team that knows what they're doing, the gunplay is just not satisfying and we also still don't win. The AK you get with a medium build character has a lot of recoil, and for a fast-paced game like this, where characters have different size hitboxes, and with no attachments to make the AK any better than what it is, it's just not fun to use. I dare not even try the LMG for the heavyweight class, and for the lightweight class, the SMG is serviceable. You can also aim down sights with these weapons, but the aim down sights looks very weird, very basic, and very dated. Even though this game is being called a closed beta, it plays more like an alpha in many aspects, and in my opinion, plays worse than the closed build I got to play in XDefiant. You can check my video I made for that here on this channel. The Finals has a long way to go before I can enjoy it, and without a mode like TDM or Domination where response would be quicker, getting used to this game is a pain. So if you have a friend or two who wants to try the game out, definitely give it a go, but if you are going at it alone, you may want to take a deep breath before you jump in. Let me know what you guys think about the Finals so far, and if you're enjoying it. Until then, I am Mr. Rain, now we'll see you guys next time.